Look on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. I know you see it. I know you see it. This is not acceptable. This is not, it's not acceptable. This is the police station. I don't like people loitering, hanging around. I wouldn't even want to go in there. This is the police station housing migrants. The police are overwhelmed. Did you not hear them say the police are at a breaking point? Did you not hear them say that? The police are at a breaking point. Never in this country have I ever heard of anyone housing homeless people, housing migrants at a police station. Where do they do that at? Please tell me. Please tell me. Where do they do that at? If the police are at a breaking point, what if these people come here? I'm wondering, will they overtake the police station? What if somebody get out of character? What? Seriously, you got to be kidding me. I think we're at a defining moment here. Things are not going to get better. We're looking at a potential housing crisis. You see what's happening in commercial real estates in that industry. I just had a call from a friend of mine who does in finance. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm not seeing this on the news, so you got to be kidding me. I couldn't believe it. Commercial real estate, as we know, that's not taking off. Man, that stuff is being dumped. It's going to be on the bank's paper. Then the bank's tightening up loaning the money to the small guy who needs it. More layoffs. They're continuing. Wish we knew that because they said it last year. They were saying they were going to continue into 2023. A lot of people had those tech jobs and got those packages early. Everybody has not found a job. Everybody's not going to. Why? Because AI, not your friend. People, degrees, educated, got that degree, can't find a job. Now you can find a job. Let's be real. Who wants to go work unless you just have to? But who wants to go work delivering pizzas with your master's degree? Who wants to work at any job and you still might lose everything you got? So what's the use of going? Some people have already used up the savings working lower paying jobs. How do you go from making 150, 110, and you can't even find a job making 40K a year? 40K a year, that's not even gonna, that's a third. So why am I saying this? Do you not see what's taking place here? More jobs laying off. AI, some companies are saying, hey, they found AI, some of them, they don't need as many engineers. You think? Not as many. What's the engineer gonna do? A lot of jobs, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, have a lot of older people, some young women that work on those jobs. They're not paying a lot of money, but even they're laying off. You're going to see what's happening is a bigger wealth divide. That's what's coming. I was talking to someone yesterday and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. This person is in the banking industry. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Maybe consider me remedial for a moment. Can you repeat what you just said? Because that's not even logical. It's nonsensical. I said at that point, you cannot expect this to happen. At that point, that's when it's time to make a deal. You can't expect. Remember containment with SVB? We'll see. The stuff I'm hearing, I was just shocked yesterday. There's just no way. And we're just beginning this process that no, this cannot happen. So, what does that tell me? If the information that I'm receiving personally is correct, it's we're in for some serious times. So, add all of that in at the top, you're going to have more Americans losing their houses. And they said that before. We heard it last year. Heard it last year on the Financial Channel. So we have more. I'm telling you, a lot of white collar people are going to be affected. Oh yeah, trust me. A lot of white collar people. See, big guys, they're just dumping it right now. They're not going to run up out of cash. You and I don't have a choice because you want to keep on paying where you stay until you do run out of cash. So when the Americans run out of cash, add more homeless Americans, educated Americans having to move back home, and then you got this right here going. All these folks in. I think they had 27,000 trying to beat the deadline for Title 42 to end. So if you have more homeless Americans and the resources are being stretched thin, when the taxpayer need help, good luck with that. Do you not see the Hunger Games, the powder keg? Do you not see it? And when people have nothing to lose, they'll do the unthinkable. A lot of people, I'm sad to say, from what I think, a lot of people are going to be suffering a lot financially. There are going to be more losses. And then I want to know, what can blue do for you? Somebody please tell me. And you done brought all these folk over here and they're looking to live off the taxpayer dollars too. Yes, they are, because they don't have anything. They're looking to live off taxpayer dollars. And guess what? You're going to have a lot of taxpayers are going to be looking to live off taxpayer dollars. What then? Chicago, I think they asked for what? Was it a month ago, $2 billion? And saying that's going to last for 6 months. They're going to need $2 billion more for the immigrants. That's before Lightfoot stepped down. Or lost, rather. So I hope you're going to have maybe $2 billion for the Americans. Because I'm telling you, more layoffs are coming. AI is here. These companies, I keep telling you, the companies are like people. They have to survive. They don't care about you and your beautiful, cute little family. A company is like a person. It has to have resources to survive. They're not going to burn through cash to pay you your check. More layoffs, less job creation. And you got all these people here. We have people sleeping at the police station. Immigrants, illegal immigrants, sleeping at the police station. Police are at a breaking point. So get that 27,000 all bust in. Now you see why Orange County is fighting. You think they don't want this in Orange County? It's really unsettling. That now you see why Orange County, oh, they're being bougie. No, they're being wise. Who would want this in their community? And you don't know who you have. No fingerprints on file. What you gonna do? He went that away. You heard this young man here. He the one got him a gun. He said they're trying to get into your house. Oh, does that sound like a law-abiding citizen to you? Sound like desperate. Sound like a thief. You don't know who the heck you have over here. We got enough crazies. So you think everybody that came across that border is should be a law-abiding citizen? Cut the crap. That's just not true. You got smugglers, dope running, gangbangers, and all. I speak to a variety of people, and I know I'm quite loquacious, but I sure as hell do listen. I listen to people who are Hispanic origin from Mexicans. I listen to what they have to say about it, and they've done well for themselves. I listen. Oh, that's racist. No, it's reality. You got your head up your butt and don't see what's up. You think the world, especially out here in the BC, I'm like, you don't even have your own stuff together. You worry about somebody else. You can't afford to worry about somebody else. That community is already jacked the heck up. So this right here, yep, I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories. They have a place in Texas called Brownsville. My car was stolen. Good luck with it. I told somebody, I said, well, here's what they said the insurance company told them. I'm sorry, no, when they call the police now. My car is stolen. Police ask you, what's the last time you saw your car? Give them a time frame. And I think Brownsville's like on the edge. I've never been there, but this is where the person lives. Because they moved there. Yeah, about that. Yeah, they already saw the license plates cross the border at 11:30 last night. And nobody's going to chase your car to go to cars in Mexico. No one is going down there to get your car. You're going to call an insurance company. You got you a claim. Boop. The car will never be seen again. So you think the police are going to go down there and, oh, we're looking for a car. It happens all the time. It happens. They're not going to go look for your car. Well, I got the license plate. That's good. That plate is already gone. They start crossing the border. That's going to probably happen more so. You heard this, young man. They're trying to get into his house. They're in your backyard. He went and got him a gun. You think? I mean, can you imagine going on your run or your jog in the neighborhood? Hell, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You think somebody ain't got a weapon? They see you going for a ride, a jog. They don't see no kid. That don't mean nothing. You know the workout pants got we got pockets in them. Pockets in the workout pants. Pockets in the bras. A key somewhere. They might just follow you. Where's she going? Need resources. Hungry for food. So much for going for your walk today. In the backyard, trying to get into your house. I have heard and seen videos, news reports, people pulling in. What's this? Your kids. Can you imagine? You have a home now. Open borders. You got a home. Your kids are inside and they're calling you. And you put up in the driveway. And what is it? You put up into the driveway and you see the screen doors open. Some immigrants done crossed over trying to get in your house. Oh, heck no. You got to be kidding me. Imagine this summer, how this going to turn out. People knocking on doors, they said they're asking for food and clothing, for food and water. What can blue do for you? Did they see it turn out like this? I don't think anybody did. I can't imagine anybody saw it happening like this. Never in the history of America have I seen this. Making history right now. Migrants sleeping at police stations and other public buildings. Evictions are still going on for the Americans. Homeless shelters filled up. Now what? And you invited people here that have no resources. So when the Americans are going to need help, more than likely, good luck. The resources are being stretched thin. You do understand with AI coming in, let's see, less tax dollars being paid. You see the report? They expect from this year, based on taxes, to take in over $2 trillion. I think it was $2.5 trillion they expect to take in on taxes from the Americans this year. Somebody got to pay for all this here. But then when you have less people working, again, the information that I'm hearing from friends in banking and finance, some of it I don't even want to say. I'm trying to research and I'm like, I don't want to put it out there and say, hey, she said, because it's scary. And it's not on the news. And I know these people. Uh, it's frightening. So I want to try to research to show you, and then you think about it. That's why it's not on the news. Maybe this is This is scary. It's very frightening. Very frightening. But this is where we are. The police are at a breaking point. So imagine the banks already don't want to loan up money. They tightening that money up. All this commercial property gonna be on the books. What did the guy say last year? A lot of those white collar jobs, it's a matter of time. Everybody can't find the job to replace that income. They're going to start losing those nice, beautiful homes. White collar jobs. Some people already know. Okay, vacation home over. Rich people. So what do you winter, honey? It's going to get to a point, they winter in Florida. They leave a cold place and come down south, or the Carolinas, that's where they winter. They want to deal with the cold, brutal winter up north, so they come down south. Honey, it's going to get to a point, what do you winter? The same place our summer, spring, and fall. That's where our winter. It's going to get there. What do you winter? Go for the winter? The same place our summer, spring, and fall, and trying to hold on to that. You know it's a domino effect, right? Resources being stretched thin. So imagine a lot of Americans, people now, how do you make 100? One of them, I think they're like, what is it? About 170? Now, you got two people working now. So you have an income of 170, but now you're both working, a husband and wife team. And guess what? At best combined, both of them working. Now she got to get a job. Both of them working, bringing in 75 to 80. But one person's making 170, and that's 80. That's after taxes. No, that's not even considering the taxes. How do you still afford your beautiful home? The maintenance, little things like landscaping, that can become an issue. How do you afford both the cars, insurance, and food? You're thinking, okay, now listen, husband laid off, found a lower paying job, wife, I'm gonna get a job too. 80, let alone the taxes. Wow. So we got all this going on, a lot of American lives, a lot of Americans, the lives are gonna be uprooted. And that help that they need is not gonna be there. Some people now don't want to face it. I knew it's gonna be hard, but it may be a good thing. And it was easier said than done. It may be a good thing to try to find, and even and now you think about it, man, even some rent and apartments are high too, so that's not a guarantee. Maybe try to find an expensive condo, then look up, well, how much is the HOA? 800 a month for the HOA? Well, when you add the $800 a month for the HOA and the condo, you might as well stay in your house. But then again, you can't afford that. So what are you to do? It's sad. Can't even afford to move. Can't even afford to move. Then you got to hire movers. So do you just try to hang on to your existence until, and then go where? That is what, unfortunately, a lot of people are going to be facing. So you got all these people here living in a police station. Living? Where's a picture? Oh, yeah. This is a police station, y'all. Come on in. This is a police station. And these are the migrants on the inside. I don't feel safe. I don't know Julio. I don't know who laying down here. How do you know somebody won't follow you out the police station? Snatch your purse. How do you know? I would advise anybody, ladies, we got to be on the lookout, any and everyone. This is very frightening. And the police are at a breaking point. All this money being spent on people who are not Americans, haven't paid in. There's no place for these people. And then when the Americans are thinking, okay, my tax dollars, well, I'm going to go ahead and get on this program. Good luck. Well, sure, there's going to be some help for me. Good luck. Homeless shelters are already full. Let's see if they can go ahead and find a hotel for the Americans. Look like they run out of money for these folks over here. So let's see if they can go ahead and find a hotel for you to stay in off the tax dollars. And don't forget, let's see if you get your Xbox and your free food delivered to you. Let's see if that's going to happen for the Americans. I think not. So this is going to be, I guess, our new norm, our new painful reality. This is where we are. Never in my life. Migrants at the police station, migrants showing up in people's backyard. You can't camp out. Julio don't know you. Trying to get into the house. That's very unnerving. And you heard the young man say, he doesn't feel safe. I don't think anybody saw this turning out like this. As for Blue, the White House, I would like to know what are they going to do? Talk about investing in the immigrant. They need to start investing in the Americans, because it's really going to get economically and financially challenging. Did anyone see this turning out like this? This is a police station and the cops at a breaking point. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. This is very disturbing on all levels. It is very disturbing. Thanks for watching. Simply Said on YouTube, and I'm out.